I don't know if you noticed, we got a message saying meeting is now streaming live on.
Yeah, I'm trying to see why or what. 1 second. I'm just trying to figure that out. It's taking me to the old one. Not this. Because live it should show as live, which I'm not seeing in the online. Yes, I think now we are good, brother. Give me a second. Okay, I think it is showing up, brother. You are live. 1 minute. I'm sharing the screen. Yes, I think we are live, brother.
Okay.
Uh, I think there was a technical glitch.
Okay.
Sorry for that. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody, to day 27 of week 4. The quality of the week we are looking at for this week is peace. And the inspiration reading was supposed to be peace through courageous conversations. I think there was a technical glitch, and we are able to come online only now. So we are in time for the universal prayer. Let's skip the reading part of it and get into universal prayer. So let's center ourselves. Only request again is please share the master classes with new aspirants, and also the Being Heartful Everyday program with your fellow Abhyasis, so that we can all participate in greater numbers. Thank you. It's getting time for the universal prayer. Sorry again for the technical glitch. We weren't able to log on 10 minutes earlier. Thanks for your patience and understanding. Let's move on to the universal prayer. Next slide, Ravi. Yeah. Yeah, let's prayerfully sit with the attitude that we are praying for all our brothers and sisters. All brothers and sisters are being filled with love, and all brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. We close our eyes, sit comfortably, get into a prayerful attitude, and pray that all brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. हम अपने आंखें बंद करके प्रार्थना भाव में बैठेंगे कि सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। फिर से पढ़ूंगा। सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। So let's get into the universal prayer. while retaining this prayerful attitude, let's try to gently open our eyes. Thanks, Aditi, for being here and being part of this today's BHED program. And a gentle reminder before we leave, please let's all sit for the bedtime prayer before we go to bed. Let's review the day's activities. And then
I think we
yeah,
have the time. Can we go ahead and then read the inspirational reading, the letter, instead of doing a pre, we do a post?
yeah, we can do it.
Yes.
I think, is there a session with Daji at 9:30?
I do not know that. I don't think so. We just had, let me check it
Yeah,
in.
that's the reason I was rushing through it.
1 minute. Let me check that as well. I don't see online. It's at 3:30. I think 3:30 a.m. in the morning is what I remember.
Okay, okay. Because there's supposed to be one again at 9:30. So anyway, do you want to continue the reading or?
Yes, let's go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, since there was a technical glitch at the starting of the session, we wanted to read through this very important letter, which is sort of the basis of this universal prayer we're doing. This letter is from Revered Babuji Maharaj to the United Nations Organization. He had written it from Shahjahanpur, UP. It is dated 8th July 1957. Dear Sir, I am glad to receive your bulletin and I pour forth my warm thanks for the awakening for peace created among the brethren of the world. The idea of peace, common in all minds, though shattered by the self of the individual mind, is working on individualistic basis to gain one's own end on account of the narrow-mindedness of the people. To dissipate the idea of individual self and to work harmoniously for the common good is the demand of the time. The conferences and meetings held for our purpose may only be like spark to offer a temporary glow to the scattered fragment of peace. Their cries in the wilderness will not carry far on the path of success, because the material agony of faith working at the bottom. What we therefore require at present is only to improve the morals and to discipline the mind. We must learn how to create within the heart a feeling of universal love, which is the surest remedy of all evils and can help to free us from the horrors of war. I perfectly agree with our friend, late Bernard Malan, when he expresses his faith to unite the common search for happiness. Happiness, of course, is necessary to end all grief, but it is like the black wall of the scientists, which does not allow them to proceed further towards universal love. To come up to the level of real happiness, we must necessarily rise above ourselves, which is essential for the creation of atmosphere of universal love. That is the primary fact. That is the primary factor in the solution of the problem. India has ever since been in search of it. She did not encroach upon other countries for war and bloodshed, not for the reason of her cowardice, but because she really realized her pious duty towards humanity. They were very happy in their own homes, in spite of the torturous incursions of other nations. These tortures were to them nothing but flowers sent by the Divine Master to coach them to proper steps for the uplift of mankind and mankind individually and collectively. The seed of it is so deeply laid that its branches bear blossoms, filling the air with sweet fragrance of peace and happiness. It is so firmly rooted that even the worst tempest cannot uproot it. Such are the things necessary for the uplift of mankind, which everyone, Occidental or Oriental, must treat as a part of his duty, as a part of his duty. Unless the foundation of peace is made to rest on spiritual basis, no better prospects can be expected. It is but definite and certain that sooner or later we will have to adapt spiritual principles if we want to maintain our existence. If the material force can avert the incursions and attacks, bloodshed cannot be avoided, because even then we have to apply force, causing thereby bloodshed on either side. Arrogance cannot be stopped by material force. It's only the spiritual force which can remove the cause of war from minds of people. How to introduce these things among the masses who are yet unfamiliar with the accuracy of the mark is the next problem, and is equally intricate. In my opinion, if my opinion were to be invited, I would lay down the simplest possible method as given below. Let all brothers and sisters sit daily at a fixed hour, individually at their respective places, and meditate for about an hour, thinking that all people of the world are growing, peace-loving, and pious. This process suggested is not with exclusively spiritual motives, is highly efficacious in bringing about the desired result and weaving the destiny of the miserable millions. With prayers for success of your noble mission, yours sincerely, Ramchandra, President Sri Ramchandra Mission, Shahjahanpur, UP, India. This is available on volume 1, page number 131, 132, 130, 131, 132, from the letters of the Master Book. Thank you. Let's all think over this, introspect over this letter of Babuji Maharaj, and also make time for the bedtime prayer and reflect on the unintentional mistakes we have committed. Also, a gentle reminder, Daji is in Atlanta, and there are many live sessions, at least a couple of them being telecast today, tomorrow. Let's keep our eyes open for it, and let's participate in that. Thank you and good night.